Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about eccentrics and isometrics. So one of the characteristics in the sport of mountain biking is that you have to overcome gravitational forces. Imagine you're landing off of a jump, going down fast and you're hitting really tight berms. Our musculature has to overcome all these forces in mountain bike. With isometric specific training and eccentric specific training, we can actually build our body so it can resist those gravitational forces better. So if I move my arm against resistance, when my biceps is shortening, so this part of the biceps is shortening, this is called concentric portion of the movement. And if I move it away, so basically my biceps is lengthening, this is called the eccentric portion of the movement. Our muscle is actually stronger in the eccentric part of the movement. We can hold on to more weight we could do with a concentric motion. In training, we can accentuate the eccentric part of the motion. For example, I go up with 10 kilos and I go down with 15. It's not so easy, obviously, because someone would have to give you another 5 kilos on your hand. But what you can also do is more time under tension during the eccentric phase. I go up normally, so 1 second, and down I go for 5 seconds. So really slow against the resistance, slow down, 5 seconds down. This actually mimics quite some parts in mountain biking. So isometrics means I'm not gonna move concentrically or eccentrically, I'm just gonna stay in one position and try to bring maximum tension in the muscle. And with isometrics, you can actually use different joint angles. And studies have shown that depending on which joint angle you're training it isometrically, the stronger it gets. So for example, if I train it always in 90 degrees, I get stronger at 90 degrees. I'm going to show you on the ProPilot what you can actually do. Let's talk about eccentrics, and I'm going to show you the eccentric portion of the push-up. Push-up setup, squeeze your butt, tighten your abdominals, and now the eccentric portion is the portion that we go down because it lengthens the muscles of the chest and triceps. So the most important muscle in the push-up, and shoulder as well. So the downward portion is eccentric. For example, it would be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, and then normal tempo up. So this would be a very simple idea how you can implement eccentric. It's also called time under tension. So you're going to increase the time, put stress on the muscle. Because usually with a lot of body weight exercises, they're fantastic and great. But when you reach a certain level of fitness and a certain level of strength, bodyweight exercises is not enough. You need to find new stimulus to actually further increase your training, okay? So you can get stronger. You can do that in different ways. You can manipulate sets, rep, volume, intensity. You can add weight, but you can also do this with duration and tempo. So this is another great example to use eccentrics to actually improve your fitness and improve your performance. Let's talk about isometrics. You can choose a joint angle you want, go down, and I choose a joint angle about 90 degrees and just hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and go up again. What I like to do is going to the end range of motion, so that will be barely touching the ProPilot and stay there for 3 seconds, and you can go up to 5 or 10 seconds and then come up again. For example, if you get in a really extreme position in mountain biking, so there is a big rock almost over the bar, because you trained that, you're able to push through. You're stronger in that joint angle. So that's why I would use joint angles where I protect my joints in end range, but also keep it sport specific. I would always start with full range motion training, and in later stages doing specific joint angles. I'm going to show you another exercise so you get a better understanding. Kettlebell squat. So you go down and then come up again. So that your quadriceps, this muscle, have to lengthen when I go down. This is called the eccentric portion. So the same thing as you would go off a jump and land, you would go down. This is the eccentric portion. I'll do a 6 count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. normal speed up. So I put the emphasis on the eccentric part of the motion. How many reps should you actually do? I would stay somewhere in the range of 5 to 12 reps and not more, because let's say you do 12 reps with 6 seconds, it takes a long ass time to finish one set, and then it's absolutely possible to do it, but it's not necessary to go that long. Usually I go by 6 to 10 reps, and I usually use 5 to 8 seconds when I go down, so in the eccentric motion. With the isometrics, I usually prefer like 6 to 10 reps and try to stay in the specific joint angle around 3 to 5 seconds. Something else about eccentrics, studies have shown that you can actually build bigger muscles if you put more emphasis on the eccentric phase. So that's why bodybuilders, they really love doing eccentrics. They usually combine time under tension with extra load. It's called eccentric overload. Usually it would work only with 2 people. Let's start with the concentric portion first. So I'm gonna go up, and then my colleague or friend, he puts me a 10 kilo plate on my back. Okay, so very quickly. And then I go down slow with the 10 kilos, around 3 to 5 seconds. And then he takes it away. I'm down here and then come up without the weight. It's actually a really good way to get stronger. You will actually build muscles faster. Let me recommend you only do this when you have done regular reps before. I wouldn't start with eccentrics first, because you will get really sore, and you could potentially damage your tendons as well. Well, it depends your training level, but start with regular reps and then progress to eccentric overload. And the same thing you can do also with isometrics. So let's say I'm gonna go down, end range, and then my colleague, end range, will put the plate on my back in end range, and I would stay there for 3 seconds and then come up again. Yeah. So with eccentrics and isometrics, you can add a new stimuli into your training, so you can make more progress. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.